What are my goals as a musician and how do I get there? That's a question I had to ask myself after I had spent months of trolling the internet and doing course after course of professional development, all sorts of different things over the last 6 to 12 months. And then in the end figured I better stop and think about, what do I want to do with all this stuff? Like, what's important to me? What's my intention? Those things take a little bit of time to figure out. So the best way to do that is by starting with the end goal. What is it that you want? What do you want to do? What are you passionate about? What do you want to achieve? And if you can figure that out, start there and then work your way backwards. So at the same time, you really need to have a strong intention. And a very good quote from a guy who I've just finished reading some amazing books by, Stephen Covey. Begin with the end in mind with everything that you do. That's intention. And be clear with it, and you'll get to where you want to go a hell of a lot faster. As a musician, I've been a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my babies, which is what I've been calling my songs. And I've letting them out into the world, they have to be exactly how I want them, and the person who's getting them gets them exactly how I've made them. Where these days it's more about service and it's more about adapting to being able to provide something to someone that they need as opposed to what you have. So adjusting a little bit to them being your babies, to being assets or a commodity or something, a saleable item that you're actually happy to amend in some way to be able to suit the need of the person that you're providing them for. So with this mindset of service and your intention and your goal setting and all of those ducks in a row that you're working on, just make sure that you retain that level of authenticity. Make sure you have that connection with honesty with whatever it is that you're doing, that you're providing something, that you're creating something that's from your heart, that's from a place of realness, of emotion and of authenticity. Because that will be what stands out for anybody when they hear something of you that is authentic and that has that emotion in it. It will stand out, regardless of whether you're a great singer or whether you're a great instrumentalist or a great songwriter. It's that sense of emotion and authenticity that will make it for you. Another thing to consider is the relationships that you're building with anything that you do creatively. Whether it's working with a producer or another songwriter, collaboration is an incredibly powerful and important part of creating these days. There are so many ways to collaborate online with people, songwriting or producing, or mixing, swapping instruments, all that kind of stuff is really, really important in building relationships. And those relationships themselves can lead into opportunities opening up for you because somebody that you know may know somebody else who's looking for a particular song for a movie or who needs a collaborator on a song in a songwriting sense or an instrumentalist or something like that. So I'm really, really, really passionate about collaboration and it's very inspiring. I recently took part in an APRA 321 session, which was one of their COVID initiatives. Which paired two songwriters from around the country together who didn't know each other to write a song online in a Zoom call over 3 hours to come up with a song. And I found it an incredible experience, a very humbling experience, and a way of really actively listening and trusting your skill set and your ability to interact with another person and share. It was amazing. I can't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching. You'll find more videos from NT artists at channelnt.com.au.